Spencer Glassman.
I'm Lily Langen.
And you're listening to Amateurs.
No,
that's what we say at the end.
Yeah. Say...
Hey, what's up? You're listening
to Amateurs, the podcast where we are...
I don't think we say anything like that.
Best friends. Comedians, dumb sluts, best friends.
I'm Spencer Glassman.
I'm Lily Langen.
And we're best friends.
Dumb sluts.
No,
best friends, comedians.
And dumb sluts in that order. And you're listening to Amateurs. It never gets easier.
It never gets old because it never feels new. Because it always feels brand new.
It never gets old because it's not consistent practice.
And every time
speak your name down someone. Oh, I have a new impression for you today, but I'm not really going to talk today.
That's not true.
It is.
That's not true.
Today we're joined by a professional famous comedian. Let us know.
Professional sci-fi writer.
I know you really became a sci-fi writer.
I had to be. My mom thought the videos were all about my period.
How does that even make any sense?
She was like, talking to my sister, she's like, I don't get, they're all about her moon time. I was like, what?
There was one mention of moon time.
That was on my third video.
I like the one where you're eating...
have we started? Did you get that intro?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, all right.
I'm confused.
Wasn't really like...
sorry. We're totally recording.
Okay,
Let's do it again.
You guys can do whatever you want.
Let's do it again. Let's do the intro again.
Yeah, that's just... whatever you want.
Okay, ready?
Go.
I'm Spencer Glassman.
I'm Lily Langen.
And we're comics.
Best friends.
And dumb sluts.
In that order.
Actually, I think we're best friends.
You're listening to Amateurs. You're listening to Amateurs.
I'm joined.
You're listening to Amateurs. Sorry, it's new
theme.
You're listening to Amateurs.
You're listening to Amateurs. You're listening to Amateurs. It's Amateurs, the podcast. I'm nervous to be around you.
I know, I've hit new heights and new fame.
Can I get you a glass of water?
Stop. I don't drink that stuff.
No. That's not, Zorgian.
Oh my God. Here we go. Okay, let's get into it.
What inspires you?
Stop.
How do you find your inspiration?
Okay, here's the real. If I'm really being on I'm on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
These are foods.
Actors on viral, people. Someone made 3 videos. Actors.
Well, so what's kind of crazy is you write what you know. These are foods that I was already eating.
Right.
It's a bit of a mix between gym foods and autism textures.
Who's gym foods?
Here we go.
who's gym foods?
And they told me that you were a bit of a...
I'm a tease.
A bit of a tease like that.
A
bit of a... what's her name? Z-Way. You're a bit of a Z-Way. Constantly keeping me on my toes.
How many Zorg friends do you have?
How many Zorgs does it take to get to the... Anyway. So I was eating tons of weird gym foods. And I said, let's make history. I walked up to the CEO of Disney. I said, I want to make
I walked into my kitchen, saw a bunch of mochi and said, let's make history.
Let's make history.
No, it's very exciting. In the last month, you've gone from virtually unknown to having almost 6,000 followers.
Which is really known.
I know.
It pretty much could get you your own Netflix show.
And there's a bit of a I don't know if you can feel it in studio, but like I'm now like the weaker sex.
A bit of a hierarchy.
I think there's hours of quotes of you being like, and I'm gonna ride your coattails, and and now it's like, what do I do with this?
I always knew. Which is so
funny.
I was like
you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ride your coattails.
Oh no, honey, I'm gonna hop off your career.
No.
Oh my God, your career is gonna blow up, and then Amateurs will blow up, and I'll just be so lucky. I'll be the Gail to your Oprah. And she's not even famous. I think that's just her friend.
Is that her friend? That's like her bestie.
I don't think she does it.
She's like a character in her life.
Yeah, I think it's just Gail's.
I know, but now.
There was a call sheet. There isn't usually a call sheet on Amateurs. This time there was.
Yeah.
And I was number one.
I'm not even on it. I'm doing craft. I barely deserve to be. I'm like shy.
You're not good enough to make food at being.
I'm shy. Like I don't even know.
Well, here we are. And I'm going to try my best to uplift the people around me.
Yeah.
Which is going to be other more popular comics that wouldn't talk to me before. And now they are. So now I'm going to bring them up with me.
No.
I pretend that I came up with them.
Now you get to walk around and kind of give an I told you so energy to all the people who didn't believe in you. And that list is long.
And you.
And that list is long.
You.
What's that?
This is a song.
You.
I hate your friends and they hate me too. I don't know. It's like some TikTok song.
Oh, I love it.
Ain't it always? You're going to get there. And we've talked about this. It's all about finding your niche.
Yeah.
I don't even know if people know what we're referencing.
So just so if anyone doesn't really know, please tell us what happened for you this month.
I've had some internet videos go crazy viral.
Double platinum.
Go to at least a lot of thousands. Viral's been overblown. That's not the right word.
Wait, what was I
obviously.
saying? I was like, it's not viral, it's communicable disease.
Oh my god, I didn't know you were saying that
Oh,
behind my back.
Me and Amelia kept, no, not about you, but people being like even me being like, yeah, like I had this video go viral and it's like 10,000 views. Like anytime there's a point or like it goes above, not like into the thousands, I'm like, yeah, it went viral. It's like, it didn't go viral. It went like passing the flu around your friend group.
It's in your school.
In your school. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not viral. It's not a RIP COVID-19.
No. RIP COVID-19.
19s.
I don't know. I feel shy. I can't even riff with you.
I feel shy too because it's like I've never been better than anyone else.
You know.
Like that other people have known.
Yeah, you've always known.
I've always
You've always
known.
acted like it, but it was unfounded for so long.
Here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that I won't be able to transfer it into an audience and be able to like really grow a career out of this.
Talk to me about that. What is the role of what's the role of internet success for a comedian in a comedian's career nowadays?
So the next few steps would be touring, would be merchandise,
I think merchandise is probably your
Zorgian
first.
cookbook.
Oh my god.
It would be podcasts. It would be collaborating with other internet famous
Right.
people.
Maybe other food-based creators.
Yes, like Maddie Matherson. Is that his name?
No, it's not. Maddie
What's his name?
Matheson. Or
What's
you
his
could do
name?
like
Matheson.
exactly
what
what
I
I
said.
did. You said Matherson, and by the way, I already
Okay,
corrected
but it
you,
wasn't like
so-
I thought it was like Maddie Shane. Like I thought I got it that wrong.
Well, you know, he's the
Maddie
king. He's the
Matheson.
king of pop.
What?
Can we
Pop
put a little
cans.
respect? Yeah. Popcorn.
There we go. No, he's lost a lot of weight, you guys, and we will say
I
that.
wasn't even saying that. I was just more because it's a food.
More because it's a
God, this is
it's
become-
opinions based.
We need to stop.
Have you ever seen that video?
No.
Where it's like the guy's interviewing people on the street, and he's like, "What's the best or what's
Oh,
the
yeah,
country
best
that has
country.
the best?" Britain. Like, no, actually, no. She's like, well, it's opinions based. Opinions based. And he's like, well, what foods from? And she's like, well, popcorn. All the
I
British
think my favorite
foods.
British food is celery.
Popcorn, celery, fries
Yeah.
with cheese on it, but like that aren't cooked. Have you seen pictures of that? Where it's like they'll just put fries and they'll put like a cold piece of cheese on it, and they're like,
Ooh, I like
this
it.
is the ding dong and chippies I like at the footy game.
I feel like I'm watching your process. Like that's gonna end up in the next Zorg video.
Oh my
Ding
God,
dong
am I?
with chippy cheese on it. I don't know.
Ding
I'm not
dongs.
really familiar with the voice.
Ding dongs
so.
with chippy cheese, but I don't know. I like can't. I couldn't write copy for it if I tried.
No, I don't like. I love it, but I can't quite get
You're
it.
working on a Zorg spec script. Zorg spec video.
I pitch you like the life of
Okay.
Zorg.
So
Life with
this is
Zorg.
what-
Life with Zarek.
This is life of Zorg.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be that hard to like parlay it into something narrative
of
because
course.
there's already so many things. Like you were saying, people are commenting their own lore.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have to keep up with it.
I know. Where it's like, don't talk to me.
Stop riffing. I know you're like want an audience until you have one, and you're like,
Yeah.
can you guys? I don't
It's
know.
funny when they riff on a word that I've already said, but if they try to make their own things, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, it kinda-
I can't keep up with.
It kind of makes
I
me
forget.
realize it's like most people are like funnier. Okay, you're not going to agree with this, but like most people are like funnier than me. I just like want a career in comedy, but like the
Sure.
average person on their phone is so funny to me. Like these people in comments are like working so hard on their on being funny online.
True.
And I'm just sitting there being like, guess I got to make another video.
Yeah,
but they're being like,
there is a
"Hee, hee,
difference
hee."
because they, it takes so much to be a comedian and a performer.
Tell me about that.
Well, I mean, like some people are very talented writers. They'll write and they'll write and they'll make a TV show, but it's like they can't act for shit. They can't tell a real joke for shit.
No.
And then to be a comedian where you're acting and writing and funnying and a persona and a
Like
non grata.
funnying is
Really hard.
Really, the hard-
Not everybody has that.
it's actually funny. I went to
And it is actually funny.
it is funny. It's actually
And this is
funny.
going to be actually funny now.
But no, it's actually gonna be serious. I was at Passover this week, and everyone like, what? Why are you making a
don't know.
face? Like, okay, God forbid a Jewish woman
Pasta
celebrate
over you.
pasta over here.
I don't know if fat Jewish people say that. Maybe. Cut that out.
and we never do.
I'm going to lose my fan base immediately because they're all fat Jewish people.
Probably.
Continue
Sit
your
with that.
story.
Is Zorg the person from like Zorg is from
Of the Bible, I think. He's like canon or something.
what?
I
I thought it was from Toy Story.
Oh.
Like the little.
Oh yeah, praise Zorg or whatever. Yeah, might be.
But hey, write
There's-
what you know.
There's also
Zorg
a
is from the Bible.
Yeah, I don't remember Zorg being in the Bible at all.
some Bible thumper like religious psychosis lady commented on my videos and she's like, "This is so effed up. Like you're you're making fun of slaves of Zorg and this is how they'd eat. And I looked it up and it's like Zorg was like a biblical figure or something.
Children of Zorg. Child of Zorg.
And I said, relax, honey.
Dave immediately Googles.
I said,
Dave
relax.
goes and gets phone to Google whether
I
Bible
love this.
Thumper Lady is true.
Okay, there's something on Wikipedia.
About this?
Yes, because I looked it up because I said, who is Zorg? And it's like a guy from Fifth Element, just sci-fi movie. And then
I've seen it.
I know. And,
That's my niche.
And
I'm a movie buff.
that's a Wikipedia page that's a paragraph long
that
she wrote. That I wrote.
They're contributed by anonymous Bible Thumper lady.
I've been tricking people, and I had to delete it because I was like, "What are the odds?" I'd love to like.
You deleted it from Wikipedia?
Yeah, no, her comment from my video.
Oh, I was like, girl, you're editing the internet for this?
Yeah, I said that never existed.
Oh, find me the quote because I don't think it will.
That'd be such a funny. Yeah, she had like Bible. What are you finding? Yes, it was. I'll show it to you. Say, who is Zorg?
Lily Langen comes up.
Stop.
Saskatchewan's 2020 nominated
Best.
prairie dog.
Second best comedian.
Second best comedian of the year.
I wish I had a mic so I could disprove you clearly.
No,
You
because I'll
control
look it
the
up later.
technology here. You can get in here if you had another mic.
I'm seeing Fifth Element, and that's it.
No.
Who is...
Okay, here's the thing.
Bible.
I didn't make this up. Like, she said some shit. And she was not joking was the thing. You know what I mean?
I don't feel safe here.
I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe on
With
this
liars all around me.
Okay, well,
John
anyways.
Baptiste Zorg. Oh, wait, no, that's Fifth Element. Let me try again.
There's gotta be John
Let me try
Baptist
again.
in the Bible.
Well,
Let me try again.
John the Baptist.
Okay.
You guys are both stupid.
Wikipedia page.
You guys are both
I've
stupid.
never even thought about that.
Okay, it says Zorg may refer to Zorg Algeria, or
Obviously.
something, or the Fifth Element guy, or blah blah.
Or
Okay, and
Lily
I think it was the
Langen
Zorg.
fans.
Look up Zorg Algeria, and that might be it. A town and commune. No,
Some people
I don't
just
think
can't
that's
handle
it.
fame.
I swear.
You're not built for it.
I swear.
Named Zur? Zur, there's a prince named Zur.
No, I don't know anymore.
Caesar.
Caesar.
No,
She's
Caesar.
like, this is not nice to Caesar.
Okay.
Children of Caesar.
Julius Caesar.
I got scared.
Hot and ready. Little
I
Caesars.
didn't make this up. She said something. It's not like I'm going around being like, this is a real
At the end of
tale.
the day, I respect you for standing by your fans.
No! I deleted her comment.
Oh.
She's
I don't know. I've never had fans, so I
She's
don't know.
not a fan of mine.
But anyways, what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted is that people at Passover were like interviewing me about like, they were like, so you're a comedian, like, because they all have like
Day jobs.
No, not even just day jobs, but like
Night jobs.
they're all
and night long,
worker,
24
just
hours.
like very high paying jobs. And they're like,
Yeah.
so what if like the life of a underpaid, like, and how much do you even make? And I'm like, sometimes $20, and they're like shocked.
Yeah.
But this one person was being like, do you ever get like bored of it being like the same thing every night? And I was like, trying to explain that I'm like, well, if you were like in a play, you would like be putting on a show for months.
Yeah.
Like it's just a performer, that kind of to what your point of like, it's not just, some people can be funny, but then eventually you have to be able to like sustain a career doing it like a job.
Yeah.
And that's where,
You're knocking that around.
don't knock it till you try it.
Pew, pew, pew.
Some people just wouldn't want that.
It's true. I also for a long time felt really guilty for, the nights where you do the same set a million times. Where like, oh, I haven't like tried a new joke. I haven't tried a new thing. It's like, wait, why do I feel guilty about the performance aspect? What if I just want to get up there and perform and have fun? And that's just what it is. Where it's like, I have these lines already. I'm going to perform what I've performed before. Like, you're still, I don't know. I think there's a big, what's the word? Like when people don't like something.
Stigma.
There's a big stigma around, not being a writer's writer and like not like really, and that's good too. You need to be writing jokes and you need to be a writing head. But a lot of really good comics I know aren't strong writers. They just have it. Yeah. They're just like fun to watch on stage, or they're just like improvising on stage. Exactly.
I know. But also like it's a different audience.
Totally.
Because it's like that fear is actually like probably more out of like the comics judging you or something where it's like, oh, they've heard that same bit. It's like, right. But the idea is that the audience shuffles in and out and we perform our little vaudeville act for them.
Yeah.
And that's what I was kind of explaining was I was like, well, like, no, like a Broadway theater doesn't have to change the show each night. The audience changes, which is what changes the show.
Yeah.
Like we're doing the same thing. If you're touring an act, it will be like inherently different by the reaction of the people in the room, but you're not supposed to like, yeah, obviously there's like, things you might want to try. Like, hey, tonight I'm going to just try this tag a little
Tonight
differently.
I'll have a mustache for the Heathers.
Side bangs for Guelph. Like, yeah. But no, like, ideally, you're crafting something that people can come in and out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. And that's fine. And that's allowed.
So,
and
like, for your videos, it's kind of like, you know, just keep...
Yeah, so, my point to the comments where it's like, people can be comments or be funny in the comments and be funny on the internet. Or even like some people who are like, I'm like a Twitter god, you know, back in the day when they were like, that takes work, it takes skill, but it takes a lot more skill to show your face and be like, yeah, I'm not just a fake guy.
It takes skill to show this.
It does. It's very vulnerable.
I have to face scrutiny.
It's very vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
You have to be.
It's true. I'm hard on myself about not being a Twitter god. I actually, like, those are the things I think about where I'm like, oh. But then I go, like, of all the things I'm doing, now I gotta run I hate the fact that it's like, now I gotta run a social media page. Like, it was funny, like, today I was submitting a short film to some festivals and I had this moment where I'm like, I like doing this so much more than social media. Like, it's actually, like, filmmaking is so much more, like, my background than, like,
that's awesome.
Twitter.
Well, nobody's background is Twitter, but...
Some of these motherfuckers.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but their background is being like an edgelord online person.
Yeah.
Like, they've been doing it since
some
they were
people are really
14.
good at that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I
like when I hold it like
offline.
I like holding it like this.
I like holding it like a kazoo. Like the Pied Piper.
The Fife Piper.
Yes.
Fife.
Will be the Pied Fifer.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Potentially, because
it would be the Pied Fifer.
Because a fife is actually a Scottish flute. I know. That's what I thought you knew.
I literally intuited that.
I know. The Pied Piper.
Well, anyways, and I want to hear. So you, Lily. So Lily, you had your first acting experience yesterday.
I had my acting debut on a short film called Condominium, I think, or Condomonium. Condominium, probably. No, but it's like pandemonium. Do you know what it's called?
What's it called?
I don't.
Why are you nodding?
Oh, he's just playing Fortnite on his phone.
No, because I was actually putting this, but Condomonium sounds like the name of a short film, you know?
Okay, apparently my nose breathing is...
Okay, why did I put the time into...
I don't know.
Put the time in? You put the time into a text
No, it is
post.
Condominium. I'm an idiot.
Why did I...
Yeah, just keep it away from you, since now we've got out of topic.
What about
when you're not talking, put it by your lips. Yeah. Spencer's doing good.
I am putting
Spencer's doing good.
I am putting it by my lips. You're gonna hear a lot more breath.
Okay, wait. Let's
You're
start
gonna
this.
hear a lot more breath.
I'm gonna start this again only because
whole
for the
podcast?
clip. No,
Okay.
for the clipability. Ready? Because I'm actually becoming a forward thinker now. So Lily, you had your first acting experience yesterday. Tell me about that.
I did. So I was on a short film called Condominium.
Hey, there are no short films, only short actors.
Only short scenes. And I was in one of those.
You're like only a few lines in a short scene.
I played realtor Claudia.
Claudia.
Claudia. And I was introducing the space and kind of opening up someone to what a space could be.
Right. How did you get into that character?
I kind of, honestly, I was talking to Dave about this, where I think I might be too autistic to act.
Actor?
Because I felt so disconnected to the room and my body and the person I'm acting with, where I'm like, I better say the lines and I don't know like what things look like and I don't know, you know what I mean?
You're about to open a can of worms if you want to get into like acting theory with me, because this is the most exciting topic on planet Earth to me. What do you mean? So explain the relationship between autism and how you perceive the job of an actor.
I guess it would be like the make-believe aspect or something where I'm like whenever I thought people had, what are they called? Like imaginary friends when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, like I can also pretend we have an imaginary friend. I was like, but we're all like pretending, right? We're not all like dumbasses, right? And then I'd find out that they like really did think it was real. I was like,
so you have trouble believing imaginary circumstances in like a way that feels real
or something, or maybe not understanding if other people are in a different headspace of like really feeling like they're the real character and this is the real room and this is the or I don't know.
I think that's probably, from what you've told me and what I've understood, like probably the autism piece is being like you looking at other people and assuming that they're feeling it different. They're feeling the sociality part of it differently than you are. Because I feel like you've explained it too, where it's been like, sometimes you see people socializing or masking in a certain way socially and you're like, wait, is that natural to them or are they doing what I'm doing?
Are they being frail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily know that every actor is feeling the same way about the imaginary circumstances. Like, it's so different for
Yeah,
each
like, do
person.
people, I'm sure there's some people who just clock in and it's a job, right?
I kind of think that, like, for most, especially comedic acting, like, yeah, you kind of believe the circumstances, but you're kind of just being like, here is what, like, I'm presenting the joke or, like, the character. Like, obviously, like, deep process, like, in-character acting is kind of different, but I feel like most of the time when I'm acting, I'm just kind of being like, oh, I kind of know what this is supposed to look like, and I can make myself act that way.
Sorry, did my tummy come out?
Sorry.
Did you hear that? Did you hear my grumble?
Maybe.
It was like, well, you
He's
can't
watching
hear it now,
Netflix
but-
over there.
Netflix.
He's watching Age of Attraction on Netflix. This bitch old. This bitch really old.
But
also probably different every time you do it.
I also wish I knew what it looked like. Like, I don't like feeling so lost in my eye line or my like don't look at the camera but where do I look? But what am I looking at?
Yeah.
And when things are so quick where it's like, oh, better get it. And I don't want to waste people's time or waste people's money. Like,
So much pressure.
maybe I could play a little bit if I was like the superstar or it is getting hot in here. Should I reveal my tank top? Stop.
She said superstar and then
You guys
realized
can't,
she had them titties.
you guys can't both roll your eyes at me. Do I take it off or not?
Sure, yes. Please take it off.
No, I'm keeping it on.
No, wait, Lily.
You guys are pissing me off.
Lily, wait. Would you share your breast with us, please?
Like, I thought maybe. I mean,
Would you do us the honor of sharing them titties with us?
I was just genuinely
Here, let me help you.
warm. They're tearing at my
Let me help you get this shit off. You know, as a lesbian, I have to tread lightly.
fans are tearing at my
I can't be accused of being a
tearing
pervert.
at my clothes.
Can we move this off camera though?
Yes.
I love this little tank.
So I'm basically wearing a tank today. I'm basically famous. No, don't adjust the camera so it's just my face. My boyfriend doesn't want my...
Yeah, frame me out. Frame old flat chest out, please.
Should just be our heads up.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what it should be. I made a joke the other day that because someone was doing their comedy album taping in the round,
Oh my
you know,
God.
so
Theater in the round.
theater in the round, so audience would be all around, and I said I couldn't do that. One, because I could not stand to see my whole back for the first time.
And neither
That
could
would
the
be-
audience.
No, they'd all flock to one spot in the round.
Your titties.
No, it's not what I meant. But yes, the front. I guess that'd be front.
If I did that every time I do stand up, it's theater in the round.
Theater and she round.
Because I have a big bum.
From
Theater
the
and she round.
from the bird's eye view, it's just like it looks like a boob where it's like a circle and a circle, and you're the first little circle.
am.
But I was making a joke that I don't have enough hair to do theater in the round because it's either going to be all up here or it's going to be all back here. Like the people behind me would get a stringle
One
of
strand of hair.
one rat tail,
See, I have the opposite where like I couldn't do bird's eye view because I have
bald spots.
Yeah. I'm thinning at the top.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
That's what the headband's
Like
for today.
back here, I feel like it's my okay.
Not your crown where men would bald.
I think
No
that
way.
no, I think I will, and I think it's kind of a Jewish thing, and kind of like the way that being like Jewish affects my hormones and like all the things that make me kind of like biologically weak. Is contributing to I have like early onset female pattern baldness. I'm gonna start taking supplements or something.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. It's like I need to get in shape.
What do you mean that's another thing.
That's another thing that's wrong with me.
You're fat and you're bald, honey. You're just my type.
I'm fat and bald.
Maybe you're just my
Both of
type.
your best friend and your boyfriend are both fat and bald. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god, my tummy
Insert
is
awesome,
growling.
sexy picture of Dave right here. That's not Dave. Why are you looking at him like he did something
I thought
wrong?
you put like the alarm on.
Why are you playing YouTube compilation of sirens going by during the podcast? No.
No.
I'm proud of you.
No. I'm
No, I'm
right, I
proud of
forget
you.
what I said. Thank you.
You look like a cute little elf in the forest.
Thank you.
You're so
That's what
beautiful.
my high school boyfriend's ex-girlfriend said about me. But not like that, but she's trying to be mean. She said I looked like an elf.
How would that ever be mean?
I know. And then I said, that's fucking nice as hell. I said,
Yeah.
thanks. I said, yeah, I am kind of like cute and whimsical and like,
Yeah, you don't exist.
yeah, I don't exist.
And people don't believe in you. You are like an elf. People don't believe in you.
But I'm real.
But so yeah, I feel like you would probably get more comfortable playing in an acting space every time. Because like, you know how you were just saying like, okay, it's one thing to be like a funny joke writer, but then there's like a million things happening at once to make you like a great stand-up. I feel like the same is true for acting, where it's like, it's one thing to be like, good at being able to kind of make believe or like play pretend believably. Then there's like 30 people in the room. You've been up since 6 a.m. You can only get 2 takes and you memorized it last night. Now go. And you don't like the other person you're acting. Like you don't even like the people and you don't even like the writing. And you have to still make it feel like real and your
I
best.
couldn't even imagine. I mean, I was very lucky that I knew people on set and was friends with people on set. But like I couldn't even imagine just like, oh yeah, this is just my job and I've been hired for this big opportunity and I don't know anybody here. And I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, I've only had that a few times where like, you know, I've definitely booked things where I was showing up to a big set and knew no one. And then I've had things where, like, I mean, even tiny things. Like I went and did that short film in Welland the other day. I drove to Niagara Falls region, showed up in the middle of the night.
Showed up to a barrel on the falls.
Literally, I was put in a barrel, thrown in hair and makeup, and pushed over the falls.
I thought you had to do your own hair and makeup.
I did. I did have
thrown into my own hair and makeup.
I threw myself into hair and makeup.
Yeah. That was actually, I was nervous for that too because it was a very low budget. Like
who
by
did your
low
makeup?
budget, me.
Oh yeah.
Where I was just like, I hope I do it.
But honestly,
and my own costume and stuff.
I think like you know when you see actresses talking about. You know when you see actresses talking about how like they did their own hair and makeup for something, and sometimes it comes across a little bit like I actually did my own makeup for that premiere. It's like, do you know how fugly someone can make you look when they haven't done your makeup before? Like if you do,
I agree.
Like I'm barely good at doing my makeup, but this is the best.
Yeah,
I know this face like the back of my face.
Yeah,
like my ass.
Yeah, the back of my ass, which is my pussy. That's my classic joke, and you guys aren't allowed to have that.
Clip it, take it.
That's an ongoing joke of mine that I have.
Like
the back of my ass, which is the front of my pussy.
You should make that would be your merch.
That would be awesome.
I know this like the back of my ass.
And on the back
says which is my pussy.
Which is the front of my pussy.
Which is the front of my pussy. No, like I think doing your own makeup is better.
Yeah. I've had my makeup professionally done. Not very often, but like for like a wedding or something. It's like
terrible.
Yeah.
Or
like, I mean, I'm a winged eyeliner girl, and not a lot of people.
Would they have done that? They probably wouldn't have put you in winged eyeliner.
No, they would not.
But like alternately, like when I have had my makeup done and it's been amazing, I'm like, oh, there she is.
Yeah,
that's the face.
Well, hello.
But they never do that for like TV.
No, because why would they glam you?
No, for photo shoots.
For follow boy. They glammed me for follow boy.
when I professionally attended the follow.
When I was at the Patrick Stump convention where I played Patrick Stump. It's just a funny name. It's not even a funny joke.
I think it's funny to think of me being at a Patrick Stump
dressed as Patrick Stump. With your little, I could see that with your little like communism cap or whatever he wears. You know, it's very like.
I've had a lot of odd jobs in my life.
Yeah.
I used to be a Disney princess for hire. Patrick
Stump for hire.
Patrick Stump for
going
president.
down, around.
Baby, you're going down swinging. But yeah, I think that probably doing your own makeup was the best.
Yeah.
And how did you do your hair?
Because
I don't know many realtors with these baby bangs.
I know my bangs stayed out. Basically, I know I'm going to be uncastable for a lot of things in my life.
I disagree.
Thank you.
I think people are going to want to cast you in a mold of iron.
Yeah.
Dave smiled at that one. So.
This is me at the processing line. The Lily processing line.
Yeah, you're
coming off the conveyor belt.
Honey, you're castable, all right.
Oh, you're
in
castable.
Gold.
Cast
as a
iron.
statue. Cast
where you got to leave a bunch of salt on it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, where it's like, I mean, I do have tattoos.
I know.
I'm like pretty gorgeous. I'm like too gorgeous to be a mom, not gorgeous enough to be
a daughter.
I
mean, I'm genuinely, I'm straddling that line with all my auditions recently. Like, I feel like I've had auditions where it's like 17. This week it was like 17 and then like 82.
Yeah. You were on Age of
Attraction.
Age of Attraction.
They tried to cast me to play a 75-year-old woman.
So,
but I thought that role better go to somebody
at least 60.
Yeah.
At least 6 years old. Yeah, well, but then I feel better when I think of Toni Collette. I always feel better when I think of her.
When I feel bad, I think of Toni Collette. Why? Just
when
she was unconventional.
25 years old, she played the mom in Sixth Sense.
That makes you feel better? That makes me feel like I'm...
Okay, I don't know.
But then is she the...
No, look it up because nobody believes anything I say.
Muriel's Wedding is one of my favorite movies.
Me too. I love it. I was surprised I'd watched it really late in my life.
Me too.
Where I was like, oh, this was so a movie I would have effed with.
Well, you know what's funny about that? Because it's like the lineage of influence. Like that is one of John Early's favorite movies. So by the time I watched it, it was because I had consumed John Early for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And then when he was recommending it, I was like, oh, I'm going to go back and watch this and go, well, this is my comedic sensibility by way of his comedic sensibility. So it was like so made for it.
It had been on my list for so long. Yeah. I was like, no, I want to watch it.
Is she in like a fat suit in the beginning of that? Or am I imagining?
She might just be chubby. No, you don't.
No, I think they like roughed her up a little bit from the beginning. But also that's a perfect example of like, yeah, she's seen as like this undateable broad. Meanwhile, she's just like kind of looks like a normal woman.
Yeah. But she's supposed to be a little off.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes that is the case. You can be as pretty as you want, but if you're a little off, it's true. And I know that from experience. Do you think there's like a threshold
of like, you know, they like the on and off axis and then the hot and ugly axis? Like if you're like really on and really like if you're normal and hot, you become kind of boring. If you're off and really hot, I think people think you're like they love that. Like guys want a weird girl who's super hot. If you're normal and ugly, I think that's a no. I think if you're normal and hot, no, wait.
Right. This grid is getting crazy. You know who also I
might need a whiteboard.
You know who I also think of that comforts me a lot? Someone that I find that I'm like kind of also like is...
Can I guess?
Sure, you're never going to. You're never going to. Guess who I'm going to test you about.
Is it who? Anna Faris?
No.
Who?
Holly Madison.
Who's that?
Playboy bunny. Holly Madison. Hugh Hef's right-hand girl. Isn't her number one girl.
And how are you like her?
Holly Madison has autism, you guys. This is big for us.
But that's kind of what I mean. Like there's a certain threshold where you want the Playboy bunny with autism. Like that's the dream woman.
Then you can be a bitch. Like that is the dream woman where then you can be like, I'm particular. Like
the only symptom of autism can't just be being a bitch.
No, I didn't say that's the only one. That's mine and Holly's, but like Holly's might not be a bitch. But I think when you are so gorgeous and you're particular, then you are seen as a bitch. But or
that's
then
kind of what's happening to me.
Yes.
I don't have autism. I have Jutism.
Okay, and she can say it. She's allowed to say Jewish. You act like I say Jewish as a slur. Just because I think they're fat and autistic.
Honey, don't.
And by they, I mean you.
Being in clips with you is going to ruin my career.
Oh my God. Yeah, okay. You're the bisexual hater.
We edited that out. I'm bisexual.
You're coming for the queer community. I'm coming for the Jew community. And and Jews are not hot right now, so I think I'm going to be okay. Let's take this out. Now they're going to say that Zorgin is like, I'm like a Zionist Zorg.
I'm going to start commenting.
So,
oh yeah, what do you think of Palestine on all your fucking videos?
I'm going to say, where? Because it's for the bit, for the lore. I'm going to pretend. I'm going to say, that's my favorite soup. I'm going to say some dumb shit like that.
Or you say, on planet Zorg, we believe in a 2-state solution.
No, there's no planet.
Where? Oh, it's not a planet?
Okay, here's the thing.
Wait, hold on. Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Am I okay?
Dave.
Okay.
Wait, Dave. Is that what the impression you wanted to do?
No, I have a new impression for you.
Okay, so Zorg, it's complicated. It's supposed to be vague because it's kind of alien, but it's kind of a cult.
Yes, that's clear. Is it a state?
No, I don't know. We don't know yet.
Is it on Earth?
We don't even like.
Oh my God, this girl's keeping
Here's
it
the thing,
close
because
to the chest.
the less I know, the better.
The less I know, the better. What song is that?
I don't know. A song you just wrote.
Tame Impala?
Yep. Thank you. It's Tame Impala.
Yep. You got it correct.
Yep.
There we go.
And it was Tame Impala.
Okay, what's your impression?
Well, now I'm fucking nervous.
Oh my God.
Okay, I have an impression
You're
that
the
I've
one
been
who's
working on.
the actor.
See, it's hard when you can do it at home, but when there's lights and there's Dave and there's you and we're holding spoons, it's hard. Okay, ready?
Dave is the freaking Lorne Michaels of impressions. If you do well in front of him, you do well in front of anyone.
This is my Lorne Michaels moment for you.
What?
Like if I do well and do it like an SNL where they don't give any validation.
He never would.
Okay, great. Okay, ready? I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. That's Lord. That was Lord.
Yeah, we guessed from the song.
How was that?
Right, what else do you have?
Lorne.
What else? What else?
Lorne.
What is it? You need an impression, you need a character, and then you need a song. What is it?
Do you need a song?
No.
Do you need a weekend update or something?
I think it's celebrity impression and like multiple characters. You just have to have like some celebrity impressions. Wait, why do you hate that impression? I feel like it was pretty good.
It was missing something. Like
Okay,
maybe your
again.
voice wasn't low enough or something. She's got a pretty low voice.
What? How does Royals go?
My teeth on wedding
And I'll never be royals. It don't in our blood. It's kind of like safe for us.
No, but now I'm fucking it up.
It's getting baby Halsey.
But I'm so good at this when I'm at home.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I used to think I could do a wicked Kathy Griffin, and then I had to do it on a radio show. Because I did it one time amazingly. I also one time did
And
an
then you're like, hold on, and called the radio.
And then I one time did an Obama amazingly. Those are my two.
But see, this is what's wrong with our
I done
generation.
these good one time, and I said, Lauren, I'm ready.
This is what's wrong with our generation.
I'm Kathy Griffin.
Did something good once, called Radio Canada, and said, "Get me." Hold on.
I just happened.
I have a scoop for you.
I just happened to be on a radio show at the time, local radio.
I'm gonna get. Sorry, I need to do this impression better. How does Royals go?
I'm telling you. That's supposed to be Obama.
How does Royals go, guys?
And I'll never be
from the beginning.
Royals.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I got my teeth on wedding rings in the movies. And I'm not proud of
my regret.
Anyways, and I'm not proud of that impression.
Moon we love like the brothers. In my head, I played a supercard of ice. All the magic we gave up.
It's just a supercard of ice.
It's just a supercard of ice.
She got it. You guys, she got it.
So
I did a cool thing where I did this.
See?
Wait, I did, well, it's not much. It's not much.
My mom used to do color guard.
And this is the
Please.
and this is the
What the fuck?
And this is the main-
Podcast.
I forget. I don't know. You
forget.
said lots of things. You say so much stuff.
You said whatever you do, fuck around and have fun.
Whatever you do, play with it, my toys. Ew!
I would never.
Not like that.
So you had your first acting experience
I
this
feel like
week.
we've had so much. We also wait. I mean, we haven't recorded in so long. This is crazy. We roasted each other.
That's a good thumbnail.
Well, that's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to do with the
right.
clinking tools. It doesn't make.
Yeah,
any sense.
we roasted each
We
other.
roasted each other to filth.
We did a Toronto roast battle Toronto. Mm-hmm. And
it won't go very far, but we did it.
meaning like what?
I don't know. The audience was bad.
There's like these overlords of roasts, right? Who watch all the roasts and decide whether or not they're good.
Yeah.
It's like fantasy football for nerds.
Kind of.
Oh, wait.
No fantasy about it. It would be like the judges on any type of judging show.
I know, but I picture it very much being like some nerd in their bedroom in LA that like doing like these like match
Yeah, but you
things.
don't go up against people because you know what I mean.
Right. It's just points.
Kind of.
Like you said, you want a chart. What is charting?
Yeah. So you get points.
I mean, you know all about charting. What's charting?
Oh my god, you guys.
Sorry.
So you
That's
get
my
points from the every time you win, you get a certain amount of points. So that's why people who do it all the time, they get like 1 million
Oh,
points
I
and they
won.
can go to. Yes, you did. So you got, I don't know, whatever that means, a point.
I'd like some points, please.
But there's another thing where a panel of judges in Los Angeles, they will watch all these roasts from all around
City
the
of
world.
Angels.
Like all around the world, like Tokyo even.
Right?
Where you
Where
think
else
that they
even?
wouldn't be rude to each other.
No, they are.
It can be pretty vicious in Tokyo.
So we roasted each other.
When you see me now, you know. We go in Tokyo. You know that song?
No,
Tokyo Drift.
I'm not one of those girls.
God,
God, you're really different since taking off your cardigan.
I know. It's like literally summertime for me.
Oh, it is
It's kind of like an Easter. It's kind of like Easter was like,
slutty.
yeah.
It's kind of like if Easter was about being a.
My eggs are in my basket.
Hope
I don't know,
the
I'm just
Easter
kinda-
Bunny doesn't find these.
I'm just trying to have fun, I guess.
I texted my boss.
I guess now I've realized that being myself like can get you famous. So I'm like,
So just fucking do it.
So I'm sorry that I'm trying to carry this podcast by being
wait.
like a little bit more
I got a
myself.
text from my boss that I was worried was really perverted, but then it wasn't, or I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think I might have got a perverted text from my boss.
Okay.
So I texted him being like, "Hey, I finally finished this like short film that I've been working on for a long time. Like I wanted to share it with you. Like, hope you like it." And he responded being like, "Thank you, Easter Bunny." And at first I thought he was calling me the Easter Bunny. Like he was going like,
Yeah, which is
"Thanks,
perverted.
Easter Bunny." But then I realized he probably meant, "Thank you, Easter Bunny, for bringing me a treat in the form of a narrative work of fiction produced by an up-and-coming young filmmaker."
Somehow both of those are a stretch. Somehow I don't think it's
Somehow
any of-
neither are true. He
Somehow I
said,
don't know if it's
"Thank
any
you,
of that.
Easter Bunny."
Maybe he like has psychosis. We've been saying that I think there's a universal psychosis going on right now.
That's the new pandemic.
Feels like everyone's like,
COVID 2026.
am I wrong though? It feels like everyone's been like a little off. Am I wrong? Like me included. Like I feel like a little bit like,
No, I feel very on. I feel like it's
oh good.
well, also I thrive in like mania. Like last night Amelia was like,
That's what all manic people think.
yeah, I'm having mania.
It's like, no, I'm having the best time of my life.
Listen.
Sorry, we're doing breath work.
Interrupt the podcast to just do breath work. Like, yes, I think people are a little bit unhinged, but I think that that's what spring is about. And I think that the first warm few days brings with it like so much excitement because we just are coming out of our cage and I've been doing just fine.
I mean,
So it's like, you gotta be down because I want it.
You want it all.
I want it all.
But
It started out with a kiss.
jealousy turns saints into the sea. Change. I love that song. I'll never be the same.
What is it? Choking on my alibi?
Jealousy turning saints into the sea.
Yep. Choking on my on your alibi? Your alibi? Wait.
But it's just the
There's something else
price
I'm
I
missing one.
pay. Japanese is born.
Stephanie.
Eponine.
I used to think that he was singing about a girl named Chelsea. He sang Chelsea turning saints into.
There are so many
like,
things
wait,
like that.
I'm jealous about jealousy too.
Oh, I feel like I
You know
wish.
what's my big one?
What?
You know the song "I Come From a Land Down Under." So he
Yeah.
says,
I come from a land down under.
up until very recently thought a land of love. Have I said this on this podcast?
No. I come from a land of love.
Like I thought the point was, yeah, Australia is like kind of a land of love. Like I thought it was like, yeah, the point was that it's Australia, but it's like
How did you know it was Australia?
I don't know, I
if you
just
weren't
felt
hearing
the vibes, man. Like it's like it was kind of like.
That's so
Oh wait, now I'm
Australian.
singing Shakira. The do do do. Look at that used to be a good impression that I could do. That I could do.
And now you're gonna say that wasn't good.
It was great.
I'm on my feet.
Like that used to be my go-to.
Let's hear it.
Not even kidding. Look at my missus mountain humble, to confuse them with mountains. Right? She was, and
Love
then
it.
she's normal at the end.
See, my thing is like I would never hear an impression that my friend was doing and just not say that's amazing.
Can't you see?
Like I don't do that.
I'm at your feet.
I would be like,
Wherever.
Check that
Let's
shit
be
out.
together. I'll be here and you'll be near. And that's the thing, my
Shakira
dear.
AF.
No, you were great.
What do you want to say, Dave?
Okay, so which would you rather have? Would you rather me let you look like a fucking...
Don't fondle
It
me.
made me slap myself. Would you make me Matherson? You're making me Matherson.
Would you Maddie
over
Matherson
here.
I make you look like a fool?
Would you rather I let you look like a fool, or would you rather I help you grow because you're so close? That's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I only give critiques. And we're not in a group psychosis. I only give critiques to people I know are just so close
Okay.
that they could really mean something.
Thank you, princess.
If I think someone's just like a downright loser, I'm like, it's just so good. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck them.
Yeah.
So if I've ever said that to you, I don't think anyone's good at anything.
I know, but that's the thing.
And that's the thing.
But that's the thing.
And I believe that it was really good in your room.
It's always like 20% better when you're alone.
Yeah. Because you're like practicing, you get like in the groove.
And all of a sudden you're also like just hearing it and you're like, that's her.
like, that's
Also, if you just listen to a song and then you sing it back imperfectly and you're like, That was it.
Yeah. I mean, I found out that I wasn't like amazing at a British accent, and that really like crumbled me.
Oh.
Crumbled me. I had to find out from me doing a voice note and me listening back, and I was drunk, and I was like,
You had to find out from you doing a voice note?
yeah. Like, I couldn't hear it with my ear.
Can I hear your, like, earnest, best British accent?
I don't know. Like, I can't. No, not Australian.
That's terrible.
I'm doing Australian. That's terrible. It's not bad.
It's really bad.
It's not bad.
It's so bad. You're not even...
Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so you can't confuse them with mountains.
Never mind, that's so good.
It's not bad. I don't think I've done an earnest one in a long time. It's like
do
like
an
crazy
earnest
Cockney.
line of British accent.
British people like they're always like less, like it's more low key. Like it's like wait, they're actually not that British.
Yeah, hey,
It's not bad. It's not awful.
I literally don't know, so like that sounds
I don't
awesome
know
to
either.
me.
Sometimes I hear British people, I'm like, you're like barely British. Because they're like probably from a part of London that's like so posh that it almost becomes closer to American English. Does that make sense to you?
I think it would be closer to Canadian.
Here we go.
Because
Well, that's what I meant by American English.
oh, but those are two
The
different things.
Americas.
But like an American accent.
Yeah, not like y'all.
No, standard American is farther away from a Canadian accent, which has more lilts and similarity to a British accent.
Okay.
You guys,
I buy it.
you guys fucking hate
You know what's good? But to the ear, like I listen to American people every day. I believe American people. And it just sounds like people I know. Like, am I wrong? Unless it's like someone where it's like every once in a while a word, like they'll say like water. And I'm like, oh, you're from somewhere else.
Oh my God, me and Amelia were obsessed with the like say beer can in a
Do it
British
here.
accent.
Don't worry, you can touch my leg.
I will not be hit on my own co-pod.
Bonk.
You can't hit on me, but you can hit on me.
You can't hit me, but you can hit me. I don't know. Yeah. Like that's your monologue from something,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
that's if I did like
sure you've done some shit like
me
that.
doing Tennessee Williams. No, lost on you both.
I don't know, I know that
Uncultured
name
swine.
barely.
Uncultured swine. We should just give you a mic, Dave, because I'd rather do this
T.S.
pod with you
Eliot,
at this
like,
fucking point.
I don't know.
Is this because you asked us to audition you like we're SNL and we gave you a
Now
cold
we've-
reaction?
And now it's throwing me off.
and
Is
then
this
what's-
your own undoing?
What's crazy is how quickly you can become a gatekeeper to someone.
So
You've
true.
made
You go like
gatekeepers
this.
of us.
I'm Lauren Michaels to you.
And you say, okay,
And then
well,
it's
now
like,
I'm
well,
gonna-
now I want your approval. Are you? Are you really? Because would you cast me?
Okay, so say you've got a Lauren Michaels type and a Zorgian in a room. Go.
But that's literally like me being like,
And it's the most
I'm
high
Simon
stakes.
Cowell. I am. Sing for me. And all of a sudden I'm like,
Now you're scared.
If I should stay.
that's my impression of how
Just
people
a bit
sing on American
lazy
Idol.
at the moment.
I'm just a bit lazy at the moment. Nothing. I'm just a bit lazy.
Or like
at the
those two
moment.
gay guys who were in a fight and they're both on British Idol or American Idol and they're like, he cooked me chicken and it was raw.
It was raw.
No, it wasn't. It's just a bit pink or whatever. They're
Whatever it is,
idiots.
I love
like,
it.
They're idiots over there. Cross the pond.
Does it feel different being almost at 6,000 followers?
No, unfortunately it doesn't.
No?
Unfortunately it feels like nothing, which sucks.
Like when you walk down the street, are you walking around thinking like, little do these people know, I could get invited to an influencer.
Netflix
and
premiere.
A Netflix premiere. Oh wait,
We already did.
We already did.
We haven't even talked about that yet. Amateurs the pod got invited to see Dan Levy in the round.
we were invited to the premiere of Netflix's
called?
Big Mistakes.
Big mistakes.
Dan
And
Levy's
This is what they wanted. They wanted us to talk
Dan
about
Levy's
it,
new
probably.
program. It felt really good. Felt good to be invited
cool.
somewhere. I got an email. Here's how it happened, because people are probably always wondering, like, how does this happen?
does this
I
happen
got
to
an
people like them?
email, and it clearly said, "Dear Spencer," so that's me.
Example A.
Would you and Lily Langen like to come to this event? Insert event. And I said, well, Lily and I are only known for one thing together, and that's Amateurs the
Tits
Pod.
and ass, but together.
And so I thought, they're coming for amateurs.
They're coming for our,
They're coming for
they're
amateurs.
coming for our heads.
But they'll stay.
Dan Levy is coming for our spot.
Dan Levy himself listens to the pod.
We could be VJs, but only together, I think.
Vaginas. No, but but like
MTV vaginas.
yeah, I'm an MTV VJJ.
I'm an MTV vagina.
I'm an MTVJ now.
Look at my vagina is hairy. Sorry.
But it actually is kind of cool because we don't really have that many listeners or followers. Well, now you do, but
Or
our
friends.
or
foes.
supporters or family. But to be invited to something by an institution like Netflix Canada means like this is not all for nothing.
No. You two can get here probably.
Probably. We didn't.
Easily.
It wasn't that hard for us.
And it was weird because it was like, you know people, you're more connected than I am. Of
course.
It's like, then why the hell was my
No, but
name?
that was the
why was
weirdest
my
part.
John Hancock on that? They used my signature to invite me.
No, but that was
No.
that was the weirdest part. Like, it was clearly an invitation for the amateurs because they invited us both on the same line. And people that were there were like also kind of unknown, but
Yeah, I didn't recognize a single other person
I
other
ended
than Eugene.
Eugene Levy was there.
That was really cool.
Eugene Levy was in attendance. That was pretty awesome. Dan Levy was there. Jack Idenen was there.
Of course,
He was
on
in
the show.
And that other girl who was great.
Yeah. And, who showed up? Why am I forgetting her name? The older lady. I was like, that's freaking her.
Right.
From Weeds fame. The neighbor from Weeds.
Oh, I didn't even know that it's Perkins.
Yeah, Elizabeth Perkins.
Elizabeth Perkins. I didn't even know that that's
She
who that
wasn't
was.
even in one of the episodes, but she
I
just
Papa
happened to be there.
Perkins.
I love Elizabeth Perkins. She just showed up. Pop my Perkins like this.
Getting up that belt bit. So I went to a dance class last night. I was the best one there.
I mean, probably like for kids.
Yeah. So it was like kids bop class. They were all 2 to 7.
Yeah.
And I wiped the floor with them.
I'll have to follow them. But with followers, here's the thing. Here's the disconnect. This is so not what people want to hear about, but
Right. People want to listen to this podcast. Right. People want to hear about
they
it.
want to hear about other things that we have to say.
Oh no, hold on.
This is to keep our posture good.
I'm having technical difficulties. This is to keep my posture good.
I love posture.
I got good posture.
And so now
good
does
posture.
now does the pasta over joke better? Does it better?
What? Literally, what are you talking
When I
about?
did the Passover pasta joke.
Leave my people alone. Let my people
Let
go.
my people go. But she parted the red sauce.
Keep my mother effing people's names out of your other muffing mouth.
I might be Jewish. My grandma discovered this. And then what then? What will you have on me? What will make you different? Nothing.
I'm shorter. My hair's curly.
I guess.
I'm a little bit chubbier in the butt. What would
But
make
she's
us
little in the middle, but she's got much back.
Right, of course. That's in my bio. Spencer Glassman is a feisty queer writer from Toronto.
Saskatchewan's second best, little in the middle, but she's got much back. Anyway, with the followers, nobody's engaging on my stories, and that's not good. That means...
You messaged me
You know what I
about that. Yeah, you sent me a message this week that said, how do I bridge the gap?
I bridged the gap.
I don't know, though. Like, why?
Because if people are only following for one thing, then it's like...
Well,
I mean, but a lot of people have like gone back into my videos and liked other videos. That's good. Strong.
I went to the gym this
Jewish
week.
meat.
Stop. Stop. Kosher. Don't touch my kosher sausage. My kosher. I don't know, yeah, because maybe like the way, like I'd be curious to know if the way that people are following someone when they're following for like a specific video series is very different than wanting to like go see that person's story.
I know.
Like I feel like stories is more like someone you know.
Right. But story is the way that you get like, that's how you get tours going and
hey, guess what?
engagement.
My ex-boyfriend liked 2 of my stories this week for the first time in years. And you know why?
Why?
Because they were videos of my grandma. Which is just pretty wholesome and nice, I think.
Sure.
Because he loved my grandma.
Right. You were talking about, what were you calling her again? What's that monkey?
I posted a video. I posted a video of my grandma and I said, "This bitch might punch the monkey."
Right.
Because she is.
Punch the monkey sounds dirty.
Does it?
Am I wrong? Yes.
Punch the
I'm
monkey.
about to punch the monkey. Like that sounds
Yeah. Like if you were like, "Oh, we punched the monkey."
Yeah.
But punch the monkey,
No,
I
know,
think
it's
is very cute.
It's a monkey named Punch.
No, but I think as
who
a
like, didn't have a mom, right?
right,
Or a
and then when I
friend or
look at
something.
my little old grandma, I'm like, she might punch the monkey because she's like this,
That's so
and she's had
gross.
cancer like 4 times.
Every old person I know has like had cancer
But
a
bro,
lot.
we keep joking like cancer is afraid of her.
Yeah.
Because like literally she has like incurable cancer, and they're like, oh wait, pause, it's curable.
Wait, Queen, we found a cure.
Yeah,
The next
she's
day.
the cure.
She's the cure.
We're gonna study her.
Yeah.
Put her in a lab like a monkey. So
like a monkey. So it all comes back
It all makes
together,
sense.
and she doesn't have a mom anymore.
No.
Isn't it crazy that you were in your grandma's tummy?
I know.
I love that
Your
shit like
cells,
that. More than cells. I'm pretty sure it was like
your egg.
at some point when your mom was a baby, her eggs had also been formed, and you were in them.
100% easily.
That shit's so cool to me.
We're all from star stuff.
We like don't give women credit where credit's
We don't give
due.
women the right to vote.
I'm taking it away.
Well, there's so much that's new. Like we had our JFL showcases.
True. We've had big career stuff. That's why we've got to have a career episode. Last week we're becoming.
When is it not a career
We're
episode?
becoming insufferable, and I fear that
We're
for
becoming
myself every day.
incels.
Okay, last episode. I'm so skinny. I gotta lose weight. This episode, I'm famous.
I think that is what the people listen
Want.
for. The one people listen
Oh, and
for.
she learned sign language.
A lot's going on.
Listen for.
We showcased for JFL. I went to the Junos with my partner.
I went to the gym. Spencer went to the gym with me.
I did. That was one of the scariest things.
Yeah, Spencer had only had a bite to eat before.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't eat enough.
The day that we went to the gym, I was like, oh, all I've had today was like a hard-boiled egg or something. And
the
like,
way to
you
get
hurt my back. She had me doing like,
Okay, she picked the biggest strap out of the lineup.
what's it called? The hip. Yeah, of
Hip
course I'd pick a
thrusts.
big strap. Whatever, we get it.
Dave hates the big.
She made me do the hip thrust on the machine with 50 pounds on it. I thought it was 25 pounds total, but she put 25 on either side and was just like, I'm like, bro.
I told her.
It hurt my lower back in a way that I thought I was never going to walk again.
I told her, let me take them off. He said, no, I've got it.
And then I did like 15.
And then she did more than me. I said, I do 10 every time. He was like, I'll push for 15. He was like, my back hurts.
Well,
You're my punch the monkey, babe.
don't take me to the gym then.
I'm going to.
We're going today.
I'm going to put her in the pool.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Teach
toss
me-
her up
hold
over
me
my...
like a little kid learning
Yeah.
to swim.
Yeah, and I'm going to toss her over my shoulder.
Please.
I wish I was strong enough to do that.
One day, honey. You are getting very strong.
I am getting
Wanna
strong.
show the fans?
It's not
That's
bad.
what eating like Child of Zorg will do for you.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever do like a reveal, like a tell-all, where you reveal like what all the foods are?
I don't know. I was wondering if that would be what the cookbook would be, but
Yeah.
I don't think...
Dave's shaking his
Because
head.
it's going to
Are you
be...
a brand manager? Would you work here?
No.
Yeah.
And we're saying no.
And
No.
I'm hearing no. Producers
No,
are
we're not.
saying no.
I think it would be less interesting than people would think because there's only really one or two edible things, or not edible, but like things that you'd want to make for yourself. You know what I mean? Where the rest it's like, oh, sure, I guess you could make Spam into a triangle. Anyone can
Did you
do-
have that in a video?
This is my next one. Wait, this is a reveal.
Well, by the time this comes out next year.
Next year, then that'll come out. Low battery, wrap it up or
I
pause.
don't know why I do this.
No, you didn't. I was just thinking. No, I was just thinking of the same thing. I was just thinking of the same thing at the same time.
She was just voicing
I was
a
just looking at
concern.
your phone and thinking the same thing.
She was just voicing a concern.
No, it's funner when you talk. Do you have another lav mic? We should have had you on this shit.
I don't have another lav mic. Like we use those two things.
But you could also always put another mic in that.
Okay, maybe next time.
Next time.
Me and Dave got a
Well, actually, the thing.
Yeah, you do. We want to. We're decided we're going to here. This doesn't matter.
Over there, that'll be our studio.
You're gonna do one here while we do one here.
Yeah, at the same time. I've got to be at two places at the same time.
No, that's like a wig episode.
Yeah,
where you
that's,
have to wear where you're on two different
yeah,
dates.
where I'm like,
yeah,
Mrs. Butterfire. What's her name?
Mrs. Doubtfire,
I couldn't remember her name.
Mrs. Butterworth.
Mrs. Butters Fire.
That's something else.
She's Butters, Butterfires.
She hot, but her fire is fire.
Anyway, we've had lots going on, and I have lots of hopes and dreams for this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling people yesterday about, okay, I've got to get this done, and then I'm going to get this done, and then because I'm going to get this, I better get this done. And then I was having a hangover of oversharing, where I was like, shut up, Lily, why are you so something? Why are you? But it's just because it's the stuff that I've been anxious and ruminating over.
Wait, say what was said to you.
So then I went to one of the friends that I was telling this to. I said, sorry if I was being, bragging or braggadocious. And she was like, oh, no, you haven't done any of this yet.
You don't have any of those things.
And that was a wake-up call. That felt good.
Yeah, you're not bragging. You're just like sharing your
Yeah.
aspiration. Sorry if I was like oversharing my dreams.
By showing my vision board.
Although I will say, like, I depending on, like, I don't really get this from you, maybe because I fuck with you. But, like, I definitely have had conversations with people where they're talking about, like, yeah, and then, like, I want to do that. And it's all about wanting to be viral.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, yeah, and I'm thinking of making this, like, viral. And I really want to commit to my YouTube. And I'm blah, blah, blah. And I literally was like, okay, I hate you.
Yeah, shut
Like,
up.
sometimes it can be, like, I guess maybe, like, this is kind of maybe how Amelia feels about me sometimes, where it's, like, it really is a buzzkill when someone's, like, all of a sudden, like, manically future planning in a way that clearly shows how uncomfortable they are in the present moment.
That's really fair and really true.
You know?
And that's not what I'm doing.
Big update for me mental health-wise. I had a few intervention-ass moments. I feel like some with you guys.
Okay.
And some with Amelia. And I decided that this is why I keep manically posting my stories saying, I have this one awesome life. Because that's my new mantra. Mm-hmm. It's a double meaning. Because one, I have this one awesome life. But then also,
what you said.
but then also,
So in one way, it's the first thing I said.
but then also, I have this one awesome life. You know what I mean? Like,
So what's the entendre? Yeah, like that.
it's that you have one life,
Yeah.
but then also an awesome life. Kind of being like, I only have one awesome life, but then also going, I have the one awesome
And wait,
life.
when you do this, it all ties together because you get one life, awesome life, and then it's like a bit of a peace sign.
I have this one awesome life. But like, yeah, like in the span of like a week, I like went to the Junos, I went to a Raptors game, I went to Buffalo, I went to London, Ontario, and I
You do
thought,
have an awesome life.
I have one awesome life.
You do.
Like, what am I complaining about?
am I fucking
I have
doing?
more than most people have.
Yeah.
My dad has a Tesla.
That's really good. That's
I had to give it back today.
that's really good.
I've had my dad's car for the last 2 months.
We've got to do road shows. Here's the thing. I got a tour. That's what I got to turn these followers into, unfortunately.
I saw someone post on
Got a
Thread
tour.
saying, stop doing 3 out of town shows and calling it a tour.
That's good.
But then someone else responded
Dave disagrees.
going,
So do the other
we can't do anything anymore. Threads is like a really hostile place for comedy discourse.
Yeah. I believe
And that's
it.
for some reason, that's what I'm on.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thread that I have like engaged
Just
with.
comedy discourse. Yeah. It's funny whenever you call somebody out or like disagree back with their thing, people will back down pretty easily. I used to post comedy videos on Reddit and I like to do the one word captions because I'd like to do a more than one word, but then it always spoils the joke or something. So someone was like, I hate when everyone does the one, it's blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, it spoils the joke. And they said, okay.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, like literally.
You right.
They don't GAF.
No, that is actually funny. Yeah, a lot of the people are being like, I see a lot of things where people are going like, okay, like everyone's focusing so much on their videos and reels and stuff, and then you meet them and they can't even do an hour and like they don't have any jokes. And it's kind of like true, but also why are you so angry?
Yeah.
But I agree with it. But also, why are you on Threads?
That's why you're so angry.
Why don't you go for a walk? Guess what? You have one awesome life. You have one awesome life.
One awesome life. You have one awesome life. We've been amateurs.
That literally is what it is. Oh,
Could you imagine? We almost kissed
you
one
almost
time.
kissed
I
me the
almost
other
let her.
night.
I know.
You say one time like it wasn't the other night. It was after your
I've got
JFL.
one awesome life. I got to kiss my one awesome wife.
It was after your JFL showcase. You did such a good job. This is like how you know that comedy is like bad for the brain. Because you came off stage and you were like, kiss me, you whore. Like,
I'm pretty sure. I think she leaned in and I didn't back down.
well,
and I didn't chicken
leaned
out.
in as a joke.
And I didn't
And then
back
you
down.
just were like, I'm not going to back
I
down.
said, my eyes are closed. You do what you want. If I open my eyes and your head isn't at my head level anymore, I don't know. My eyes are closed.
So what happened?
7 minutes in heaven. That's what they were calling my set. Because I went over.
That's actually because you went over by a minute.
Because I went over by a minute.
I heard back from the JFL guy.
No way.
Well, my manager emailed him.
Oh, but yeah.
He said I was great.
Okay.
And then he said he was going to kill the other guy in the company who had my same name.
There's a man with the name of Spencer Glassman.
No, there's a guy named Spencer.
Oh, okay.
And I responded to my manager, hey, if he's willing to kill for me, I probably did a pretty good job.
I see you do a job.
Exactly.
Somebody's doing a for me.
So we have to wrap it up, hey?
I can swap the battery if you guys want to keep going.
Didn't you
How long
already
are
do
we
that?
at?
I don't know why my battery's in fully charged.
How long
I
are we at?
Don't know why it isn't
Can someone talk to
Just
me?
keep going.
But how long
are
has
we
it
at?
been?
Oh, it's probably been about an hour.
Then we're good.
Hour and 5.
That's
I
awesome.
waited for you to swap the battery.
I miss Nora Jones and fucking
Oh, no,
Nora Jones. Here we go. Here we go. Let me
I
paint you a
didn't
picture.
charge.
You're in a Starbucks. It's what's it called again?
Global Village?
Global Village. You're in a Starbucks Global Village. Nora Jones is playing. It's raining outside.
It's raining.
Your mom lets you buy one book and one Starbucks drink because you're in chapter. Like the Starbucks is in chapters. Sorry, I forgot to say this.
Understood.
Anyway, I would give anything to go back to that.
Can I say one thing that is so
Please.
relevant to that? I went to Buffalo the other day. There's a coffee shop in Buffalo called Spot Coffee. You walk in, the color scheme, purple, red. There's a mural on the wall painted in 1996, and everything is like branded with like coffee beans. It is like exactly that vibe. I walked in, I was like, I want to live here.
That's awesome.
It's like literally like purple curtains and like red, and like it was like it looked like it was untouched by social media and brain rot. And I went in there.
that.
Oh my god! Even
James Blunt is playing.
like literally, you get a like they only serve like hot black
yeah.
coffee.
And soy milk is back.
Like yeah. Although the one amazing
miss
thing
that.
about it, you walk in and you think, okay, like this place feels good to be in, but the coffee's gonna suck. But they had lavender matcha iced lattes. So it's kind of like they were up with the times, but their decor reminded you of yesteryear.
That's gorgeous.
So the dream of the 90s is alive in Buffalo, New York.
I would do anything to go back.
I know.
being a
It was
little
actually from before I
kid.
was born.
You can look at what year?
Well, the mural was painted in 1996, and I wasn't born yet.
I guess me too. I was born the year that Biggie died, and Princess Diana. Lots of people died on my birthday.
She killed Biggie.
Why do you think I'm like this?
That's why you're so easy.
Why do you think I'm a Biggie?
That's why you're so easy.
Here we go.
That's for the fans.
Wait, well, that's easy. Like E? What do you mean?
That's fine. Okay,
Let's
let's wrap it
wrap
up.
this up. This has been Amateurs.
I'm very excited to be joined by my dear famous friend, Lily Langen. I've been Spencer Glassman.
Next podcast, I'm gonna have 100K because we're gonna do
Next
it.
podcast, I'm going to have a hunchback.
Because we're gonna do. She's gonna have hunchback.
You're
I'm
going to
gonna
have
have
100K.
I'm gonna have a punch monkey.
Thank you for following us from the beginning. And
Means
now
a
we're
lot.
right near the second part of the beginning.
My name's Lily Langen.
I'm Spencer Glassman.
We love you all romantically.
See you next time.